gamer enjoys solving a good, exciting mystery. That is why detective and mystery games are becoming increasingly popular on Roblox. Most of the games on Roblox are rip-offs or well-known games that you may have already played on other platforms. So in this video, we continue our list of some of the top Roblox detective games for you to play. Ghost Hunt. You may explore a frightening magical psychiatric hospital within this bizarre game. To stay alive, players must rely on camera systems, multiple light sources, and other ways. And as the game's title suggests, players must work together to pursue down a ghost. Teams of 3 to 4 people can search for the ghost in clusters of 3 to 4 people on various levels. Twisted Murderer. Twisted Murderer is a little different from typical murder mystery games. Instead of random personalities and names, players will have their outfits throughout the game. There are various pets that you may bring into the game. Numerous sessions are extremely distinctive, such as Double Trouble, Juggernaut, and others. When there are just 3 to 2 innocents left, their names may be seen or heard through walls as the killer approaches. Taymaster, a developer, created the game in September of 2014. Unfortunately, this game is not mentioned in multiple Roblox blog entries. Murder Mystery 2. Because the innocents are defenseless, they cannot hurt the other players. They intend to aid the sheriff in determining who the perpetrator is by having observed killings. If a murdered sheriff's firearm is dropped, an innocent person may pick it up and become a hero if they succeed in shooting the perpetrator. Innocents acquire XP based on the player's actions such as time, survival, and striving to fill their coin bag, while the hero receives the same XP as the innocents with an increment of winning the round growing with each hero. The killer is the only one with a knife that can be used to harm innocent people, and the sheriff is the only one with a gun. Murder Mystery 3. Participants are drawn from a lush, Western-themed lobby. Participants were brought back to a random map where a killer and sheriff were chosen at the end of each round. The killer's major goal would have been to murder every other participant without being shot first. The sheriff's objective would be to shoot the perpetrator while avoiding murdering innocent bystanders. Innocent participants were to keep an eye on one another and keep an eye out for the killer. Murder, a homicide game that was released following the well-known Roblox game Murder Mystery. Murder isn't particularly popular and it features fewer place excursions than almost any other murder mystery game. However, it is unquestionably an excellent murder game that one may come upon. Instead of being labeled as harmless, you are referred to as a bystander. Nightmare Mine. What distinguishes the above game from the rest of the mystery games is that it is not only extremely terrifying, but also packed with exciting brain puzzles. Players find themselves wanting to play only to go to the next chamber, while simultaneously trying to avoid the swarms of zombies who used to be the miners that worked there. Alone in a dark house. If multiplayer isn't your thing, that's okay. You should see Alone in a Dark House. You may play this game by yourself or with a companion. You take on the role of a private detective. Your mission: investigate the mansion at the core of a heinous crime, which is shrouded in near constant darkness. But something isn't quite right here, and you'll soon discover you wish you'd been a paranormal investigator. Agents. Agents is a well-designed game. In this one, you have the option of becoming a spy or an agent. The major goal of the spy is to assassinate the spies. Similarly, the agent's primary purpose is to assassinate the spy. The game's aesthetic is fantastic, and the weapon motions are fluid. It's fun to play since it has decent mobility and maps that aren't too big. You'll have a great time playing agents with your buddies. As an agent or spy, you should give it a go. BloxCon Mystery City. There are other games in Mystery City, but this one is fantastic. The detective's main goal at night is to solve the crime, but don't dismiss it since the game isn't that simple. However, to solve the puzzles, you and your pals must be inventive. The only trick that works is to think beyond the box. You will like this game since it will immerse you and your buddies in an unforeseen incident. The Mad Murderer 2. This is the sequel to the previous title, Mad Murderer. The game includes a variety of landscapes and weaponry that may be unlocked by completing objectives or quests. The game's structure and mobility are fantastic. Dynamic animations and fluid mechanics are used in the game. If you want to have a good time with your pals, here is the place to be. This was all for the video. Which game did you like the most? Tell us in the comments section below, and go on smashing the like and subscribe button if you liked the video and want more super crazy and super interesting stuff like this. Also, switch on the notification button to get our videos as soon as it is uploaded. See you guys in our next video. Till then, stay tuned and keep playing.